How you going, people? Well, I'm going to try and give you a little, probably what they're not saying on this. This cop shot his own canine because he bit him in the hand. So, I've been bit in the hand probably, I don't know, 8-10 times by my own dogs. Bit in the arms a couple times by my dogs. Bit in the leg by my dog. I've never shot and killed my freaking dog. In my entire time in the military, I know at least 100, if not 500 handlers that have been chewed up by their dogs. Not once has any of them ever shot their dog. And these freaking pussies in blue that want to run around and claim heroes and tough and shoot chihuahuas that are pets because they're in fear of their life. Now they're killing their own damn dog. Here's what I think's going to happen. Let's see how this story comes out.
To another part of Plymouth to help search for a suspect. Why the dogs decided to suddenly start biting the hand.
Okay, so that's a clue. He pulled over to train his dog or to get him ready to go search for a suspect. What's that mean is he was trying to jack him up. He was teasing him. He might have been playing with the ball and pulling the ball. He might have been saying, we're going to get him, buddy. Let's go. Come on, come on. He may have been trying to get him aggressive, to get him fired up and motivate him. He could have stepped on the dog. He could have got too aggressive with the dog. He could have hit the dog and told him no because he wasn't paying attention. I mean, think about it. Does it make sense that a dog would turn on his handler that he's had for a month? And I said it bit him before. Big deal. I mean, dogs bite you. Sometimes the bites are accidental. I mean, you know, sometimes the dogs are biting someone else, or you go in to pull them off somebody, and as soon as you pull them off, they're so hyped up that they're chewing on somebody, they actually turn around and bite you because they think someone else is grabbing them, and you got to go, hey, and, you know, and they're like, oh shit, sorry, Dad, and they let go. So, I mean, look, if you work with freaking dogs, you might get bit. I mean, suck it up, Buttercup. Freaking you little blue pussies out there running around. Oh, I'm tough. It's a hard job. We're all heroes. The public doesn't like us, and we're all good people. And, you know, your chihuahua growled at me, so I was in fear of my life, and I shot it. Freaking pussies. Anyway, so this handler caused his dog to bite him.
Hand that literally fed it might never be known. A firefighter hosed down the pavement in this parking lot in Plymouth where the incident took place. Officer Keith Larson had pulled...
Oh, we had to get the fire truck. Call the big red truck. Let's get another call so we can have some stats. Had to call the big red truck to help the big blue police.
...his cruiser into this parking lot to get his dog Nico ready for suspect tracking.
To get him ready for tracking. What is there to get ready? I mean, the only thing we did when we tracked him, we had what's called a tracking harness, to where we wanted the dog to know that when we put this harness on, you're looking for people. So it was basically a clue to the dog, hey, when this halter comes on, we're looking for people. That way, when we got to a scene and we wanted him to search or track for a person, we would put on the tracking harness. So I don't know what this getting ready is. Besides the fact this dog looks like it's a freaking puppy, what does this dog weigh, like 30 pounds? This cop gets bit by this... I mean, the cop's two hands are, you know, the dog's head's smaller than his two hands. And he had to kill this dog because it bit him because he was scared, because the big brave policeman with the big blue uniform and badge and the red lights on his car and a gun found another. Cops are finding new reasons to find their guns because they can't shoot enough innocent people. Freaking outrageous. And they're just covering for this guy, making him look like the poor victim. You killed your dog, dude. A dog that was trained for this long because he bit you. Give me a freaking break.
When for some reason the dog turned on the officer, biting his hands and refusing to let go.
It appeared that his...
This guy looks like he was a Mr. Tough Guy Marine.
...hand and like up his arm, it looked like he had some injury there to his hand.
Yeah, when you get bit, it bleeds. It looks like an injury. I know that's shocking for some of you people out there, but when a dog bites you, you bleed and it looks like an injury. Oh my God, Rick, really?
The police chief says eventually Officer Larson used his gun to shoot and kill the German Shepherd.
It happened near his crew.
So, here's what happened, people. I guarantee you, man, and this is behind the scenes, and I know from experience, this is what happened. This dog just got out of training because it bit him before. They sent it back to be retrained, and he got it. This handler didn't like this dog. He didn't get along with him. The dog didn't trust him, and they had a bad relationship. So instead of either moving the dog or getting a new handler, they made this handler work this dog. And the guy was like, look, The administration was like, we put too much money in this dog. Unless he gets killed in the line of duty, you ain't getting a new dog. You're stuck with him. Deal with it. So this cop went out there, made the dog bite him, was able to pull out his gun and shoot him, and now guess what? He gets a new dog because he didn't like his other one. I would bet my freaking house that is the real story on this incident.
Cruiser, I don't think it lasted more than, I'm guessing, 30 to 45 seconds.
30 to 45 seconds. I got chewed up by my freaking dog for like 10 minutes. Up and down my arm and everything. I didn't shoot him. Are you freaking kidding me?
Which is a long time that he had to...
Oh, 30 seconds. That's a long time. Oh my God, 30 seconds. Shit, who could last that long? Oh my goodness. I got video after video where cops are putting their dogs on people for minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, letting them chew on them for several minutes. But when a cop, gets bit for 30 seconds, it's really a long time. The lies and the cover up and the backing the blue from the blue is just so ridiculous now. How does anybody give them credibility?
To go through that. And as I'm sure you realize, it's difficult for the canine officer to dispatch their own dog like that.
The chief says Officer Larson and Nico had worked together for about a year and a half. He says the dog had bitten the officer once before and so was sent back into training, then given the okay last...
Sent back into training. Oh, the big tough guy can get tattoos. That didn't hurt, sticking needles in you. But if your dog bites you, you're going to kill him because you're a tough guy. Freaking poor dog.
Summer to return to duty. Tonight, Officer Larson is at South Shore Medical Center recovering from the bite wounds.
He's at the medical center recovering. Give me a freaking break. They need to clean it out. It's a freaking dog bite. They may need to pack a couple puncture wounds, and then they're going to release him. Give me a freaking bro. He's recovering. And then I think they say he may be released later. Of course he's going to be released later. He got bit in the hand. He was able to pull his gun out and shoot the dog.
To his hands. The police chief says he might be released from the hospital as soon as tonight.
Oh, as soon as tonight. Wow, I'm glad the chief said that. Oh, my goodness. I just can't imagine if he had to stay in the hospital. He had to get bit for 30 seconds, and he killed his dog. Yet he's probably released his dog on people to bite other people for minutes at a time, and that's okay. And citizens can't fight back when the police use dogs on them, because then you'll be assaulting a police officer, you'll get extra charges. So you can't fight back, but cops can kill their own dogs if they bite them, and they can kill other people's chihuahuas if they growl at them because they're in fear of their life. Yeah, ain't America great? Freaking the blue line heroes. Hell, I'll probably put this on Earning the Hate, because this guy freaking killed his dog so he can get a new dog. I guarantee it. All right, we'll end that there.